Have you ever wanted to see some of the most beautiful places that are off the beaten path? Then let us welcome you to Southeast Missouri. In this video, we are enjoying one of our favorite days exploring the Ozark National Scenic Riverways. This part of Missouri is known for beautiful springs, and we take the day to explore just a few of them. Come along with us. We are Scot and Kelly. Welcome to Grateful Getaways. We suggest you find a map of the Ozark National Scenic Riverways like this one here. This was very helpful in helping us plan our day. In 1964, Ozark National Scenic Riverways became part of the national park system. This was due to the fact that there was plans to build 2 dams along the Current and Jack Forks River. Locals wanted the rivers protected, and this became the result. Our first stop is Round Spring. This area has a campground, picnic area, and a cave that offers lantern tours during the summer. As you will notice, bridges in this park have had damage due to flooding and are in need of repair. It is a short walk to the spring from the parking lot. This park was once a Missouri State Park from 1924 to 1970. At this time, it became one of Missouri State Parks that was donated to the National Park Service. Round Spring is 55 feet deep and has up to 30 million gallons of water flow from the spring daily. This spring flows under a natural bridge and flows into the nearby Current River. We were here during the government shutdown, so visitor centers for the Ozark National Scenic Riverway were closed. We did find a stamp station on the porch of the ranger station there at Round Spring and were able to get the stamp for our passport. After leaving Round Spring, we headed 20 miles down the road to Alley Spring and Mill. At first look, one can see why this location is a destination for photographers and artists. The mill was completed in 1894 by George Washington McCaskill. The mill never had a wheel like many older mills, as Alley Springs Mill was using what was advanced technology at the time. It included a steel roller system and a water turbine for power that allowed for electricity. The community eventually included a general store, blacksmith shop, post office, and a one-room schoolhouse, which is still standing on the property. The mill itself used wheat processing, but as it turned out, corn was the main crop being grown locally, and with the flooding that happened frequently, the mill ceased to operate. The site became a Missouri State Park in 1924, and in 1967 was donated to the National Park System. Tourists come out every year to tour the mill and explore the area around the beautiful spring. The mill wasn't open today due to the government shutdown, so we were unable to go inside, but the spring itself made the trip worth it. Alley Spring flows at a rate of 81 million gallons of water per day, making it the 7th largest spring in Missouri. The spring flows into the Jack Fork River. It has been said that the New Madrid earthquake of 1912 stopped the spring's flow for a time before the flow began again. There is a trail around the spring that is quite scenic, and you should not miss it. It was an interesting surprise.
Hey, so where'd you get stung?
On the forehead. On the arm. And on the ear.
What'd you get stung by?
Yellow jackets.
Scott had discovered the yellow jackets earlier at the mill when he was attempting to film a little too close to their habitat. We suggest you really take time to explore this area. The small caves and rock formations were very interesting, and it just made exploring a lot of fun. Next, we head to Blue Spring, which is 25 miles from Alley Spring.
In 2.5 miles, prepare to park your car. You will need to walk to your destination from there.
You take this bumpy, sometimes steep gravel road down to the parking lot. From there, you have to walk about a quarter of a mile to the spring. As you walk along the trail, you can look over at $1 Million Gravel Bar where campers are camped right on the water. The Blue Spring is the 6th largest spring in the state. It is one of the deepest in the country at 310 feet deep. It is the massive depth that gives the deep blue color and the name. The Blue Spring is surrounded by National Park Service, but it actually is owned by the Missouri Department of Conservation. Since the gravel road down is steep, it is not recommended to bring RVs. However, we did see this guy who made it to the bottom, but we have wondered since how he fared on the way out. The next stop on our trip would be 40 miles down the road near the community of Van Buren.
Go past the stop sign. Then at the next one, turn right.
Big Spring can be accessed just a short distance from 60 Highway, so if you're traveling through the area, it is an easy stop. Big Spring was a state park from 1924 to 1969 when it was donated along with Valley Spring and Round Spring to the National Park Service. This spring pumps out a whopping 289 million gallons of water every day that flows into the Current River. Big Spring competes for the title of America's biggest spring. The other contenders are Idaho Snake River Spring and Florida Silver Spring. Since the flow of the springs vary depending on rainfall, either of the three could be the biggest on any given day. The powerful water coming from the spring is pretty incredible. There was one more stop on the spring tour we wanted to make. We headed out the next morning to Devil's Well. You do travel down another gravel road to get here, but it was fairly easy. After parking, you can get to Devil's Well by taking the winding steps down to the viewing area. Devil's Well is a sinkhole. It lets you look through a hole to an underground lake 100 feet below. That lake is 70 to 80 feet deep. First exploration was in 1954. Owner Bill Wallace lowered his brother Bob using a winch. Later, canoes could be lowered to explore the underground lake cavern. It was discovered that though the lake flows into the current river, there is no exit, so researchers would have to come back the same way. There is a 4.6-mile trail that you can take to Cave Spring where the lake comes out on the current river. We have had to put that at the top of our list to do next time we are here. If you have watched our channel, you know we have visited other springs in Missouri. This is a spring at Roaring River State Park near Cassville. This is also a favorite of ours, with its blue water in such an interesting setting. With the flow rate of 20 to 26 million gallons of water per day, the spring ranks 20th in the state. The bottom has never been reached, but does hold the record for the deepest dive in a cave at 472 feet. If you would like to watch our video about Roaring River, we will put that link in the description below. We have also visited Bennett Springs State Park outside of Lebanon, Missouri. Bennett Springs has a flow rate of 100 million gallons per day, making it the 4th largest in the state. We will also link that video in the description. This is one of our favorite things we have done this year. Though we have lived in Missouri all our lives and have floated on the current river, this is the first time exploring the springs. We can't say enough about how much this state has to offer. We know there is a lot we didn't get to see, and we'll come back to see places like Rocky Falls, Welch Spring, Cave Spring, among others. If you have never been to this part of the state, we recommend taking a few days and checking it out. Thank you for coming along and joining us on this fall spring tour. We appreciate all of you. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. And we would love it if you would leave a comment. We do love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in our next video.